What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Joey365 with another episode of Real African Stars. We got a great episode for you today. Make sure before we start, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow us on YouTube at Real African Stars Podcast, as well as Real African Stars on Instagram. And follow me, Joey365 on Instagram. And yeah. No further ado, let's get into it. I have a guest with me today, Mr. Sam O. Mr. Sam O in the back. Introduce yourself.
Sam O.
Okay. You want to tell the audience about yourself, Uncle?
I'm a retired old man, and I'm here to have fun with my nephew.
Okay, my dad's off the screen. He wants to introduce himself as well. That you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, this is Jerry, and I'm also enjoying retirement. Well, we talk about my topic later.
Okay. All right. Today we got a great show for you today. With no further ado, let's get straight into it. Our first topic, we're going to be talking about the Anthony Edwards situation. So basically, Anthony Edwards is a young 23-year-old basketball player in the NBA. He recently has been the topic of conversation in a lot of circles. Basically, he got a woman pregnant. She's 38 years of age. He is 23, and basically when she was pregnant, he told her that he didn't want anything to do with the child. That she should get an abortion. She went against that and decided to have the child anyways, and now she's suing him for child support. Recently, she took him. I believe he lives in Minnesota. She lives in Georgia. But she filed the child support suit in California to gain. Everybody saying she did that for monetary reasons. So my question is, do you think? Let me play the video clip, just a little clip of. That I have here. So another thing that's came up is people are making videos. There's a video out there of this lady. Her son goes to buy some new shoes, and the son says that he wants some Anthony Edwards shoes, and the mother said no, he can't buy it because he doesn't take care of his children. So that's another topic of conversation as well. So let me go ahead and play the video, and we'll give our commentary afterwards.
Are you seeing this woman have a?
Yeah, let me play the video. Yeah, she has another kid from another rap. I believe it's a rapper. She has another child from one of these NBA rap. I don't know if it's an NBA. Yeah, let me play the video and you can give your feedback. After.
Man is looked at as a villain, then this woman is also a villain. He doesn't have to be in that child's life the same way she didn't have to have that child. Anthony Edwards is a young, successful man who was trapped by an older woman, and the black community is cool with it. That's why we're being destroyed.
And let me give the other.
If this young
So this is the son grabs an Anthony Edwards.
Yep, put them back because he don't take care of his kids. Makes sense, right? Get somebody else like John Morant. He take care of his daughter. Kobe Bryant. Move, Jelani. John Morant, yeah. Kobe Bryant. He's a great dad, even after life.
Okay, so that's basically it. Let me bring the screen back over. All right. So, Uncle, what do you think about that? Do you think that he should be a father to his child regardless? whether he didn't want it or not, or do you think that the system is, how do I want to frame that? Do you think that he should be forced to take care of this child, or he should be in the child's life?
First of all, this lady, she's been around the block. Okay? She's a pretty little woman now. She's been around the block. But what I would advise Anthony is for him to get a DNA first, to make sure that that's actually his son.
I think that one's already been confirmed.
If that's already been done, so you have to go to the court system and take care of his kid.
But
the lady is trying to make money off from him right now. That's what he's trying to do.
he's saying regardless whether regardless it's his child or not, he chose not to be in the child's life from get-go by telling her to get an abortion.
Okay.
But she's 38, he's 23.
You see,
15 years different.
that's a boomerang right there. That's a cougar.
It's dangerous. That woman is evil.
That's cougar going after young kids. You know, they need to put her in jail.
Age is just a number.
Yeah, that's what people say. Age is just a number.
It's not a number. She's way too intelligent for that guy.
And she knows exactly what she wants.
She's evil.
That's why she went for that little kid.
So,
She can
but what about
manipulate.
the women saying that he should still take care of the child regardless?
If that's his child, yes, he can take care of the child.
Okay.
That's what a man
that child should be taken away from the woman.
No, she can keep the child.
No,
but
should be taken away from her. How many people is she going to defraud like that?
because if she take the child away from the woman,
That is
he
fraud.
won't have time because he's working. He'll be at work all the time playing basketball. He won't have time for that child. So
Okay. Well, okay, about the shoe situation, do you think that these people should boycott his shoes because he doesn't want to be a
I don't
father?
think they should boycott the shoe at all. That don't
Okay.
make no specific judgment at all.
Okay.
And if women are taking that narrow, they're just narrow-minded.
You didn't consult him before you got pregnant for him. It was a one-night stand, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if it was in one night stand, they be boyfriend and girlfriend before all this happened. But remember, she had a kid before. The
Okay.
lady has kids before, right? How many kids?
She has a daughter.
Daughter for somebody else too. That
Yeah.
she collecting child support from.
Yeah, she has a daughter from I believe a rapper called Little
Okay, from
Little
the rapper.
Baby.
Okay, what does she do for a living?
I
What
don't.
does she do?
I
Just
think
collecting money?
she's an Instagram model. She's a model.
Oh, she can take care of the kid then. She's doing very good on Instagram.
But she didn't have.
No, but the the way most of these Instagram influencers / models make money is that they do things like this to funnel men out of money, or they sell their body.
That child will soon be 18 years. I'll see what she's going to do then.
And before
That
18
the
years,
baby
she'll clean his
the
bank.
baby is new. The baby's like 4 or 5 months old. That's 18 years. And I think he has like 4 other children too. So
Who?
the Anthony Edwards
Oh, from different women too?
from different women.
Oh, so he like that kind of life then. I think if that's what it is, that's what he's doing, that's good for him.
He's trying to look like
Careful, get her.
he's trying to look like Sean Kemp.
How many kids does Sean Kemp
Oh,
have?
he got a
7.
7 children.
Yeah. Not married to none of them.
8 children from 7 different baby mamas.
If I'm
That's
not
what
mistaken, I
Sean
think he's not married to any woman right now.
Sean Kemp. He's very big now. He doesn't play basketball.
Yeah,
Very
he
fat.
retired.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your take? Okay.
Yeah, that's my take on that. I need to take care of the
I'm
child.
sorry for the guy. Even he might be taking care of all the other children. So
How old is he? You say 23?
23.
He's 23. He already got 4 kids before.
Yeah. No, he has 2. I think 3 before
3
this
kids.
one.
That is going to be number 4.
Number 4.
And
He asked for it, so he can be responsible
look
for
at
it.
God.
Huh?
38 years old woman.
No.
In 2 years she'll be 40.
Yeah. Some people are saying that she trapped her.
She tried.
Oh, she
So-
did. We know she trapped the guy.
But daddy, I said, but daddy, when does the responsibility fall on the man?
I got trapped too.
You know that you're an NBA player, right?
Yeah,
You know that there's targets on your back, right? So you should take precaution.
It's a bullseye.
Yeah, you're the prey, not the predator.
There you go. There you go.
I was listening to this woman on TV. When her son was going to school, she went to meet a lawyer to draft a document that any girl wants to sleep with her son, the girl will have to sign that it's her consent and there must be condom. So
Let me ask you guys about this one. So Israel Adesanya, his girlfriend took him to court.
Yes, I heard about that.
Israel Adesanya, his girlfriend took him to court
Smart.
that she didn't marry him after 1 year of dating.
Right,
So she decided to sue him for half of his wealth.
right.
And the court found out that he had nothing in his name. Everything is in his mother's name.
Correct.
And the girlfriend who sued him, she said she wanted to split assets. So she had $1 million. So they split her assets and gave him half. What do you think about that one?
Oh, that's good for this one.
that's
a smart move.
The chicken coming home to roost.
Yeah,
That's smart.
That's a
chicken
smart
coming
business
home to
mind.
roost.
you know.
So, is Israel Adesanya's property in her mother's name?
No, yeah, it's in his mother's name.
His mother's name.
Everything is in his mother's name.
Good. Very smart woman.
He said, smart woman.
Yeah, you're making move.
No, he's real. This one is.
I know. He's a man.
That's right. They took the UFC or something. Right?
Yeah, UFC fighter.
There's money in his mother's name.
Smart boy.
What about this basketball player that put his mom into his account? You know
Who's
what I'm
that?
talking about? I used to play for Oklahoma.
What? Westbrook?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
Oh,
everything
okay.
is in his mother's name. Yeah.
If Kobe had done
He's
that,
smart.
his parents would be suffering now.
Yeah, his parents
His
would be
parents are not
suffering.
suffering.
They are not suffering.
They just said it's
all
something
the
they're making money.
That woman didn't give them nothing. Not even 1 million.
They don't need the money because the Kobe family already have money.
No. He was just a coach and he's collecting military retirement. That's all.
Did dad play basketball overseas?
What's a coach?
Yeah,
He was a coach in the military.
he was a basketball player overseas. That's in like Italy or something like that.
No, because he was a military officer in Italy.
It's a different story now.
I don't know where he's taking the story.
Did she have a baby for Adesanya? The lady that was...
No, she didn't have nothing. She was just upset that he
Is she
didn't want to marry
American
her.
or British?
I think she was like, I don't know.
I think British girl.
I know
She
he's.
From somebody from Australia somewhere.
I know he's like he's from Nigeria, but
Yeah,
by
he came
way
from
of
New Zealand.
Australia.
He came from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Australia killed him.
New Zealand and Australia, they're all the same. They're close to
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
But women are dangerous.
All right. Well, thank you for that one. Let's move on to the next topic here. We have a woman explains why she left the Democratic Party. Let's listen to her and let's see if her rationale is reasonable.
Okay.
Let me play the video and we could give our feedback after the video. Where's this thing? Let's try this one. No, let's try this one. I'm going to play the video clip. She explains why she left the Democratic Party.
People, or why the Democrats can't see why they have fallen. I was someone who hated Trump out of pure ignorance because I knew nothing about politics. I never paid attention to this shit. I didn't care because the way I've always felt was my vote never fucking mattered. And if it hasn't proven to be true up until this moment, that's pretty accurate if you ask me, because none of these people are representing us the way that they're supposed to. However, the Democrats, literally, all they did was talk trash about Trump. That was part of the reason why I didn't like him, was because all I heard were negative things. And when you don't do your own research, and you hear the majority of the people say negative things, and you start to go, okay, this must be bad. When you start to do your research, you start to realize that these people are fucking dumb. I'm so sorry, but you are. And another reason why I didn't like him was because I felt like he didn't talk like a politician. I didn't think it was appropriate for him to go and talk the shit that he talks until I realized that that's exactly how you guys need to be talked to. That's the only thing that seems to register in your brain. And the thing that people don't understand with the Democrats is they are very big on handing out money, but they like to mask it as a social program. Like they really want to help the people and everyone just wants to put their foot on your neck. They don't explain to you how much it costs to give you these services and how it's going to affect you in the long run. They don't talk about the raise of taxes, and they know that it takes a couple years for that to start to increase. So by the time that you notice, they can blame it on someone else because now the presidency, whoever their administration one, is no longer in the office, and they can blame the next person or they can blame the previous person because you don't really quite understand how this works, and they count on that. You want to talk about loving the uneducated? That's the Democrats, to be quite honest. They sit here and they complain and they talk shit. He has concepts of a plan. Well, that's better than no plan at all. Because if you don't know what a concept of a plan is, it's various ideas that you could possibly have to implement, but you don't really know which one's going to work until you're in there and figure it out. So if
All right, I'll pause it right there just from what she's saying.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
You know, I don't blame her. To be frank, the way the Democratic Party is going right now, they're going to the wrong direction. Look at the Republican. They said they were going to deport all the immigrants, all the illegals. They did.
They followed through.
They followed through. Now, when they said they were going to make DACA a path to citizenship, they didn't do any of them.
Yeah.
Okay, that means they're not a party of their own word.
Yeah.
They make up stuff to let we minority to support them, but down the road they don't follow up.
So, what do you think the number one reason why they lost this election?
They lost in the fact that they were
Because
attacking.
they're
taking us for granted.
Democrats
They take the minority for granted.
But the thing is, they did that during Obama's term.
They did, but Obama followed up.
From time immemorial.
So why do we keep voting the same way if they're not doing what you?
When we talk about deporting people, do you know the biggest guy that deported people in this country was Obama?
Yeah.
But again,
You know,
but when you're talking about Obama deporting people, be specific because Obama never deported any illegal that does not commit crime.
no,
Everybody Obama deported
was a criminal.
were criminal.
Yes,
So what you're saying is over 4 million criminals was in America,
Yes.
and all those are the only ones that he deported.
Yes.
Okay.
Any known criminal.
So that means there was 4 million criminals in America.
Any
Is what you
known
guys are
criminal,
saying.
even though you're a drug dealer on the side, they know you, they will take you out. You know? But this
Okay.
guy here is going over everybody.
It's going over and above.
Even though if you've been here for 20 years, you've been working,
But was
you
that part
pay
of?
your taxes,
but-
they get rid of you.
But are you mad at him because that's what his base voted for?
Hey, I'm not mad at him. That was his mandate.
That's what his base voted
That's how
for.
he won the presidency.
I am not angry I'm angry at him for lying. Zuma.
Lying
We
about
know
what?
lying is
I'm
in
not
Donald,
angry that he's deporting people because
Lying-
he said it during his campaign.
lying is in Donald Trump DNA.
Lying to people is
He
what I'm
can't
angry
change
about.
that. He can't change that. That's who he is.
Just a day after the plane crash in Washington D.C., he was blaming Democrat for it. Even though,
Every blame goes to the Democrats.
yes, that was wrong.
But it works both ways, though.
No,
Anything that
no,
happens,
he said
the
he was
Democrats are blaming
Democrat.
the Republicans.
No, no.
That's just a common thing that happens.
No, it's not common. You might think it's common.
When-
you campaign for him, you lost your job.
What do you mean? It is what it is.
No,
Yeah, it's
you were his mouthpiece.
getting the
But-
everybody, Republican, Democrats.
But when he started firing people, he didn't look for those who voted for him. Because the reason he didn't do that is because he knows he's not going to come for a vote anymore, except if you change his constitution to run the third time.
Of which I don't think that's going to be proper.
He knows he's not going to run again. He doesn't care. He's now throwing J.D. Vance under the bus.
With Supreme Court, anything can happen. Trump got hold of it.
Trump don't get over on the Supreme Court. They just voted against him 2 days ago. What is he going to do?
They voted against him and they gave him untouchable power.
No, they did not give him untouchable power.
They did.
No, they did not. Tell me, what was the
He is immune.
He's immune for crime he committed during when he's in office.
But they can define which crime did he commit? Like,
Jiggy, you said
the host.
It's untouchable.
As a
Nowadays,
president,
because they're breaking the.
Yeah. You guys are taking it to a whole nother conversation. We basically just outlined why the Democratic Party are losing. Their policies that they support is not it's not favorable to the voters.
No.
They don't care about abortion. They don't care about the LGBT that they're pushing. They don't care about that.
One thing I like that Trump did, only one thing is done since he come to power that I like. Removing men from women's athletics.
But why did your Democrats vote against that?
Why didn't they vote against it?
No, why did they all vote against it?
They must be stupid to have voted against it.
But this is what we're talking about. Something simple just like that. All of them voted against it.
You contested as a man, you lost. You said the only way you're going to win is go to become a woman.
We're not disagreeing with you. We're saying, why did your party vote against that is the question.
Not all of them voted.
Every single one.
No.
Did you see the vote count?
Yes.
Who voted against it then?
Ted Lieu. You know who Ted Lieu is?
Every single one of them.
No. Do you know who Ted Lieu is?
We all saw it.
Me and you used to live in Sacramento. My representative in the House of Reps is Ted Lieu. When I filed for green card and he didn't come on time, I called him.
Out of 200 people, one person.
Ted Lieu has been in the House for almost 25 years.
So you're saying Ted Lieu is the only one that's smart out of the Democratic Party?
I followed their votes. Ted Lieu did not vote for
No, I'm saying, what does that say about your party if almost every single one voted against that?
Yeah, it's called stupidity. True. I don't lie about.
that's Congress of no work. None of them have done anything. Republican.
Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, let's go to the next
None of them
one.
do anything.
All right. That was interesting.
This lady that we were commenting about did not say anything about Trump lying.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let's move on. We've already beaten that subject.
1 week he got into office. 6 days of 7 days, they were plane crash every day because they shortage of air traffic controller.
So that's the reason why but why wasn't those same plane crash reported the same time when they happened during Joe Biden's
It never happened simultaneously like that.
Really?
Yes.
So do you think it's about how it was reported? Because let's say two planes on the ground almost collided with each other. They'll report that.
Yes.
Why didn't they do that every time those situations happened during?
Because it never happened while they were there.
For 4 years.
If it happened, they will report it. They don't care who's in the power.
You don't think that the news is controlled?
No, they don't care.
No, I'm asking you don't think that the news is controlled?
Who controls the news? If anybody controls the news, it should be the president.
Okay, let's move on.
All the pilots are Democrats.
No, I don't know if that's what he said. But what is it?
You know what came out during Doge when they did the audits? That they found out that the USAID was funding Reuters. Reuters.
Yeah, no Reuters.
So if I'm funding you, can you say anything bad about me?
Why not? I'll tell you the truth.
I'm funding you. I'm funding your lifestyle. You'll be talking bad about the person that's funding your
I'll
lifestyle.
tell the truth about you. I will not lie.
Okay, Daddy, you don't live in reality.
Okay. Because you don't believe they are sincere people.
If they're sincere, why have they been stealing money from you?
They not. You see, Doge said $8 million was stolen. When we found out, it was only $8 million that was missing. But they said
no, they're talking about one example. Trump in his address said he spent $8 million in transgender mice to turn mice into transgender. CNN said that was what? They said they fact checked it and it was incorrect, right? Mm-hmm. But come to find out, it was true.
Did you ask those who were doing the research why they do that?
Daddy, let's move on. Let's move on.
Is the mic still on?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, they can't hear you. All right, so basically, this next topic is about. Let's see here. It says, should men be responsible for women's upkeep? We're just gonna play this clip, a short clip, and you're gonna give your feedback after that. Should you be? You know what? We don't need to hear what they have to say. I'm gonna ask you, Uncle. Do you think that you should be responsible to making sure your wife gets her massages, go and do her hair, get her makeup to look good for you, basically?
Most definitely, yeah.
In my case,
If she cannot afford it, yes, I can.
You don't think you should pay money for your wife to?
Yeah,
but if he's a girlfriend, no.
No, we're talking about your wife.
Wife, yes, but in some cases, if my wife goes to work every day, she sleeps all day, and then every night she goes to work, who's she gonna make up? Who's she gonna make up for her?
It doesn't matter. It's basically, do you give your wife it's basically like, do you give?
We're talking about women. Give them one rule, 1 millimeter distance. They will take 10 miles.
Huh?
Be careful of what you.
Uncle, can you help him, please?
Yeah, you're not gonna invite me next time.
Can you help him?
Yes, so a lady
Give
help
woman 1 mile, they take 10 miles, and you will regret it. You know women.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The oldest machine.
It's supposed to be for better for worse.
And so, if I don't get her paycheck, her check and my money gotta go to the same account.
So do you give your wife pocket money?
What if my wife pays more money than me?
You should still give her, according to American women, if your wife makes more money than you should still give her money.
No.
You're still responsible you're still the head of household.
I'm responsible in guiding her how to spend the money, not salon every day.
Okay, so you're not giving your wife money.
If she's richer than me, I'm not giving.
Uncle Steve, are you giving your wife money?
Oh, please.
Uncle Steve's giving.
I'm not giving if she's richer than if she's storing money away behind my back and I don't know about it. I'm not giving.
Uncle Sam, are you giving your wife money?
Yes, most definitely, I do. I do give her money for pedicure, makeup, take care of her hair, all the stuff.
No.
I do that.
My upkeep. What if she's richer than you?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It does not make sense.
It's your money. Your money is her money. Our money is your money.
And that's not how they think. Women, I've been listening to them, they say, their money is their money. And your money is their money too, if you don't know.
Okay.
That's what you signed up for when you got married in America. Yeah. So it's an unwritten rule.
I've never married a woman that is greedy.
You went the same
From where we came from.
Change the subject.
From where we came from, the women are supposed to be at home. They're not supposed to work.
Yeah, we told you
That's our culture. But in America, women work.
Because they work so they can help you out.
Good.
Assist you.
But what if you don't get the money?
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Okay.
You don't have to get your money. That money could be doing something else.
Yeah, it could be investing.
Yeah,
it could be maybe
what kind of investment that I don't know.
So basically, do you have to know about the investments? Just
well,
I
need to know.
I need to know.
I'm not gonna
I think you have to ask.
I'm not going to be throwing money into a bottomless pit.
Moderator, like the money we invested in the TV downstairs. That's investment. We didn't ask you for the money.
There was a TV there before you guys went to buy a fancy.
That was an investment. She invested in your what you like by buying that television. Okay, well let's move on to the next subject.
I need to excuse myself for a minute.
Oh, okay. All right, let me focus it on me. Go ahead, Uncle.
Get me a mic.
Uncle.
Well, I turned the mic off.
Yeah.
Did you turn it off?
No, it's going.
Okay.
I need to use the restroom.
That's why your $1 million TV hasn't come. $1 million TV.
We have backup.
Oh, he's turn it off.
I paused it. Yeah, that's it right there, Uncle.
Hey,
They're running over us.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ.
I gotta take a hike. I gotta work tomorrow.
Okay, you're going to work?
Yeah.
Okay. It's almost finished. On
Vale. I signed up for the glass on that. I also work for tonight.
I mean,
Okay.
shit, you think I'm like you?
That's something me do.
Don't worry, Uncle. We just have 2 more topics left. Actually, we could just make it one topic.
Why
We'll talk-
topic?
We'll talk about LeBron's son.
I
And
know.
then,
We'll talk about LeBron and the Gilly Pot. He doesn't contribute anything.
it's not the Gilly point.
I don't
Well,
need- I just say hush, and that's it.
In Benin, we call it Ugoton. Ugoton.
Gilly.
Godwin Nogaya Obaseki came to Benin as a governor and said he was going to develop it. Whether he took the loan out to do anything or not, or he squandered the loan, I don't know.
who?
But information reaching me is that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President of Nigeria, is paying an ex-senator in Benin to monitor Gele port to furnish him to make sure that port is not built so that
They said they all take money to make sure that port isn't developed.
Yeah, so that Lagos port does not lose revenue. How can the president behave like that? As big as Nigeria.
It's not just them. It must be every single regime that comes in.
There is a Calabar. Calabar has been the number 1 capital city of Nigeria.
Most Nigerian businessmen now, what they do, they ship whatever they buy to neighboring country and drive it into Nigeria. That's what they do.
Calabar port. Calabar has been the first capital of Nigeria. It should have a port, not because it's the capital, because it has a seaport to be developed. One in Igbo land needs to be developed. Gele in Benin needs to be developed. Why should they be talking about Badagry port? Badagry is inland. There is Tinkan Island port. There is Apapa port. I worked in Nigerian Ports Authority before I left Nigeria.
All right, don't worry, Uncle. We only have 2 more topics, and that's it.
We're done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
Just LeBron and son and the
I spent
seaport.
4 years as
We done for the day?
Yeah. No, after this, two topics.
Oh, okay. I thought we're still on. Okay.
Oh, because Steve sounds.
You can turn it on now.
Okay,
Steve, you can go.
let me unpause it. I'm about to unpause
Let me
it.
sit down again
Okay.
and get my mojo back on.
All right, we're back. The next topic we have here is let's see here. Let me go here. We have LeBron James confronts Stephen A. Smith live. Let's take a look at that clip. So basically, what they're saying.
Coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. Now, I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it was a one-on-one, I wouldn't say a conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. But then I wake up and everybody from ESPN and my agent and everybody else were sending me that this thing had gone viral. And so ultimately it was unavoidable, and that is why I have to discuss it now.
Well, so basically, Stephen A. Smith is defending his stance on why he criticizes LeBron James' son.
He's protecting whose son?
LeBron James, he criticizes his son, saying that the way that his son was put into the spotlight wasn't correct because he's young.
He did it because of his dad.
Basically, he got there because of his dad. This is the criticism that Stephen A.
merits being there.
Yeah, basically. So, what is your take? Do you think that Stephen A. Smith, basically, right? This is his job. His job is to be a commentator, and
But not the critic.
that's his job.
Okay.
He has to criticize. That's basically what he does.
Okay, my question to you, I don't know much about Lebron James' son. My question to you is he that good?
No, he's not. He's not good
Then
like that.
he probably got there through.
He could get better later on in the future, but as of now, he's not good enough to play in the NBA.
So,
But he's there because of his dad.
Okay, then Steve A. Smith is right.
Yeah, but the thing is, LeBron doesn't want him talking about his son.
He ain't got no choice. You put his son in limelight.
Uncle, what do you say about that, Uncle Sam?
I think LeBron wanted to stop the rumor, whatever the Smith got in his mind to say about his son. I don't think Smith was talking about basketball only, but it was going beneath that, all the way about his family, about his way of life. I think that's what hurt LeBron when he came to him and talked to him.
He from what I've always seen, he always gives praise to LeBron. He's a good dad.
Right.
He's a good everything. He's a great athlete. So basically, what his problem is, he doesn't want anybody to say anything about. What Stephen A. is saying, that you're hindering him from actually. Nobody's gonna respect somebody that was given something, right?
Yeah, that he
didn't earn it.
He didn't earn it.
He didn't earn it. Most players, like LeBron, had to earn it. All you see, the previous NBA players, they all had to earn it.
Yeah.
But what's happening now in the new generation is that these NBA players are having kids,
It depends who you know.
and it's all about who you know. So that's what a lot of people's issue is, that he didn't have to earn it. That it was basically given it to him because his dad is LeBron James. That's where Stephen A. is saying that you're not preparing him for the future. You're hindering his growth, because you're not gonna learn. If I give you something, you're not gonna learn anything.
That's correct.
You know, so that's basically Stephen A.'s stance on that.
That means LeBron James is not letting nature take his course.
Basically.
So I understand that. Okay, that's not bad.
I don't think whatever LeBron did was wrong, but he just went and cautioned the guy. Hey, you gotta watch the way you talk about my family.
Yeah, but that's his job.
That's how he got the job.
Would LeBron do that to a white man?
To be
Yeah,
frank,
he has every right to do
frank?
anything.
If he sees
to be frank, if a white man says something about his son, I don't think so.
if Skip Bayless was there,
No.
and would LeBron go and confront?
No, he won't.
I think LeBron will confront anybody.
No, he won't do
He
it.
wouldn't confront Skip Bayless.
Why? Is he scared of him?
I'm not saying that he just wouldn't do it, because Stephen A. is a black guy. I think
don't
he
think so.
he
I
sees
don't
him
think
as
That could be
an
part of
easy
it,
target.
man. That could be part of it right there.
LeBron has been a truth teller.
He's a well-spoken man. He always tell the truth. Come out, you know. I remember
What
when
did
he was in Cleveland. I remember when
Did Charles Barkley say anything about this?
No, we need to wait.
Charles Barkley always says that he doesn't deserve it because he didn't have to earn it.
Oh, Charles Barkley already criticized him.
Everybody says their own part. Everybody's agreed that he shouldn't be there.
So why is he picking on Steve A. Smith?
That's what everybody's saying, because I guess he feels that Stephen A. is the easy target.
But
So-
Steve A. Smith talks too much too.
Well, is he right or
That's his job.
is he wrong?
On that matter, he might be right. I think he's right.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. On that matter specifically, is he right? So, yeah, that was a good take. Let's move on to the last topic of the day. We have a young man that gives his input on the current stance on
Nigerian ports.
Nigerian seaports and why some are favored more than others. Let's take a look at the video and give our feedback on the video. Here's the video, and we'll give our feedback.
Structurally skewed to favor Lagos economy, and this is the basic truth. How can Lagos have 3 functioning seaports with a 4th one in the works, and every other place is languishing? How do you build an economy when everything is centered around Lagos? Is it because the Lagos establishment is afraid that if there is an operational seaport in the Eastern Maritime Flank, which geographically is better for maritime operations, you're going to have traffic diversion of port operations from the southeast, the south-south, the northeast to Akwa Ibom? Is it because they're afraid of revenue losses? It doesn't make any sense. We have to say the truth to power.
True.
Somebody imports a 40-foot container from Guangzhou to Lagos, and it will cost him 5 or 6 million naira to truck it to Aba. And you don't expect that he's going to pass on that inflation cost to the people, considering the fact that we don't have standard gauge rail lines that extend horizontally from the southwest to the southeast. It's marginalization, economic marginalization, and we have to speak to the power.
All right, that's what he had to say. He said more, but what did you take from that, Uncle? From what he said?
I don't know too much about Nigerian airports.
Seaport.
Seaport, I don't know too much about it. The only one that I know was Warri Port back in the days. But now, I think...
Well, I was an employee of Nigerian Ports Authority back in the days when Shagari was head of state.
Okay.
And I know so much about the operations. Apapa Port, Tinkan Port. Then Warri and Port Harcourt were functioning. And then they built another one in Sapele Port. I was transferred to Sapele Port. But the real truth about it is there are three big seaports that is languishing from undevelopment. That is undeveloped. The Gele, which we Benin call Uwoton. The One port that is in Igbo land. Then the Calabar port. I don't understand why. I remember when I was staff there, ships were spending 3 months at Apapa port unloaded. They just sit there, they don't unload it because they don't have space for it.
What are the benefits if these ports are open?
All these 3 ports, the benefits is that freights are ferried in quickly, then unload, and the ships go. It will be cheaper for businessmen that are in the east. But the way Tinubu is going about it now is that only the ones in Lagos State has to be developed because they don't want to lose revenue. They don't want to lose revenue from Lagos State. Look at how much Lagos State is pulling in from taxes from all kinds of business. The most painful part of it all is I was meant to understand that the same Tinubu is paying some stupid politician from Edo State to monitor Gele Port to make so because he doesn't want it built.
Okay, my question. Okay, the last question is: do you guys approve of what the current state of this presidency? Do you think he's doing a good job? Do you think
You mean Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
the person that's in power?
Epa.
To the standard of Nigerian people, the people that I talk to, that I've seen on TV, it's not doing as much as they wanted him to do. And the people are crying, they say no food, no money, you know.
But that's always been the case, though. They always
No.
crying.
Look at it from this
It's
end.
pretty
At
tough.
first, when he got in there, the Yorubas were saying, our locum is our tongue. Now,
To handle Nigeria.
Yeah, now-
Make Nigeria better.
they're the ones suffering most. Whether our locum or a locum, everybody buy things in the market the same price. The same amount of money you buy in Igbo land is the same thing you're going to buy in Yoruba land. So they now realize that Tinubu was not helping them. They now against Tinubu. But you were using tribalism to sustain Tinubu in power. Right now, Tinubu is not doing well. Lagosians are saying, Yoruba Lagosians who he put in government said, Tinubu beat Lagos. When I was living in Lagos, it was Lateef Jakande. It was during Shagari. Jakande developed that railway. He just didn't take off during his time. He started, for the full 4 years that he was there, he was building the railway.
All right. Well,
Now, Tinubu, hold on 1 minute. Tinubu, who beat Lagos, cannot treat himself in Lagos hospital. He has to fly to Lagos, to abroad. Why he's out there treating himself? Nigeria is paying £5,000 a day for the Air Force One to sit down there.
Well, thank you for your take. Thank you. All right. Well,
Nigeria has a long way.
they have a long way to go, but yeah, thank you guys, man. You want to give a shout out?
I have to think about their welfare.
All right, thank you, Dick. All right, let me wrap it up here. I want to thank my guests, Uncle Sam O, and my pops. You can't see him, and he's he's on the side, and Uncle Steve too.
Not your pops.
All right. All right, well, that does it for our show today. I want to thank you guys for joining and viewing our content. Make sure you like, share. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Real African Star Podcast on Instagram as well as TikTok. And we are out.
Love.